Liminal Void by Dal Cecil Runo. Part 1. Switching Paths. Confusion wrapped around me in that back and forth between spectator and competitor in a loop of racing space cars. There were not many sounds at first, but images paired up with intense sensations. The speed and the pressure, the heat of raging engines, the impact of side crash attacks. I felt it all. No car left the race unscathed. Then a flood of colors from the cars around me, yellow and blue, purple and green. Mine was silver, just silver. One car in particular, was it Ladybug or Polka Dot? I think it was pink. It crashed multiple times against me, pushing closer and closer to the edge of the tracks. I'm trying to remember all the visual details, but I can't. Most of it was a fast-moving blur. Whoever was inside that pink car wanted me out. I tried avoiding it, tried to speed forward or stay behind. My efforts were in vain. They won. One final crash, and I fell into the abyss. That reminded me of a video game. My insides lurched as I fell. It wasn't game over yet. After a minute or so, I landed on a different path. The illuminated racetracks behind me, noisy engines flying past at a considerable distance. My car ran slowly and lonely along a racetrack made of clumped together asteroids. It wasn't plain or straightforward. It had no safety fence on each side. It was just my car and the rocks underneath. The further I got from the regular race, the darker it got for me. Barely illuminating a few yards ahead, my car drove deeper into the darkness. The giant rocks below gradually moved up and down, as if I moved along the back of an enormous space snake. Vertigo, uncertainty, fear, resilience. Driver or spectator didn't matter anymore. It was dark, that's all I know. Part 2. Sinking Ship. The undulating movement of asteroids across the void shifted into a busy pier at dusk. Anchored boats moving up and down, dancing to the ocean's breath. People waiting to board and sail away. Another race? I tried to find my boat, but I wasn't allowed one. You need a partner or two. I don't know who said this. I only needed to find my boat. I'll ride alone, I said. Whenever I tried to board the nearest one, someone pulled me back and again not allowed to go. But why? I yelled. No one answered. The pier quaked, footsteps rushing hard against the wooden planks as the crowd walked back and forth. I did the same, walked back and forth from one end to the other, searching for a loner so we would catch a boat and go. Vertigo shook me again, voices yelled and complained, and someone rushed me forward, inside the nearest boat. I didn't see who pushed me or whom with I got stuck. Each of us had a cabin, a steering wheel, a headset, and a panel full of buttons I couldn't decode. Anchors raised, no wind and no sails. We had to pilot the boats. So unprepared I felt. No voice at the other end. Truth be told, neither of us spoke. I was focused on deciphering the panel, learning on the go. Wrong as usual. We never agreed, whoever this was. We steered the boat this way and that, shaking it to the core until it split in half. Slippery shoe soles, water in my thighs, water in my shoulders, water in my eyes. Part 3. The Sinking Void. The void. Again, so dark. No air. The ocean swallows me whole. A guitar sighs 3 descending notes, hesitates, and sings a regretful 3-note ascension, urging me to find the surface. I move without direction. It repeats 3 notes down, 3 notes up, following the anxious marching drum in its waltz-like pulse. Residues of hope I could no longer hold abandon my mouth and nose as the guitar sings long, confidently melancholic tones. All the words I couldn't say, chilling water in my lungs and a burning in my hands, thoughts and feelings and decay, sinking deep where I belong. My feet briefly touch the sand. My heart somehow still pumps. Now a voice that isn't mine sings and screams at the same time, wordless. I know the song. Despite no air, in my fading awareness, I sing along. I sing along this hurtful truth, all this anxiety because of you, those who secretly want me to fail, those who smile and it's oh so fake. He sings, I sing, and the burning gently fades. The little things give you away. I repeat a couple times. I sing till I'm not there. I'm alive. I'm awake. Safe in bed. Water in my eyes.